Good morning. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I am rejoicing and I am so glad in it. For the last 4 weeks, our church has been discussing and studying connections with Jesus, connections with one another, connections with a connection group, a Sunday school, a Bible study, and then lastly, connecting with a ministry team, serving in a community, serving within the church, letting us know that God has planted a gift in each one of us that we are to serve. 1 Corinthians 12:7 says God has given each one of us a gift. And that gift, even though we have different gifts, when we put them all together, we make the perfect church for God. Because the intent is not to serve ourselves, not to self glory, but to build one another up, to edify, that's building up, and then to glorify God. This morning, the soap reading is 1 Peter 4. And one verse, well, all the verses stuck out because they were personally speaking to me. God answered my prayer. But a verse in verse 10 went along with what we had been studying, and then it was like a ding, a God nugget moment. And it says, each one should use whatever gift he has received to serve others, faithfully administering God's grace in various forms. And I wanted to remind you, as God reminded me this moment, Sharon, you're the church, no matter where you go. So you're the church at work, you're the church at home, you're the church in the community, you're the church in the grocery store, at the car wash, while you're driving along in the car, at the stoplight, when someone runs out in front of you. You're the church with family. You're the church in planning. Right now, our family is planning a family reunion, and I wrestle because I want to do my part and having trouble fitting in. But I'm constantly praying for everyone. And God is saying, stop looking to see what everyone else is doing. I have you doing your part. And when all the parts come together, it will work out. Our pastor reminded us yesterday that when we are in the midst of our gifts, the goal, the focus has to be not about us, but about glorifying God. And whenever we get to the point that we're thinking, how am I doing? Is someone looking at me? If you don't call my name out, or if the focus is so much on me and not about glorifying God, I have lost the point. If I'm not happy in what I'm doing, if I don't receive joy in serving God and building others up, I'm in the wrong ministry team. I need to go find the place where God has told me to go. I know that I'm a prayer warrior and I know I love encouraging others. Yesterday in the fellowship part, I hugged her mother and I hugged the teenage daughter. Then the mother said, Miss Sharon, she wants to give you a hug. And I was looking up, but then she said, no, her. I looked down, this sweet little baby. And as we embraced, she said, oh, you give the best hugs. Ministry, hugging. And she didn't know. Oh, sweetie, you give the best hugs. Hugging to me is a ministry. Seeing people's face light up, being able to smile. I told my Sunday school group, hey, there's an older couple that I'm used to seeing in church. They may not even know it, but I look for them from the choir stand because they encourage and brighten my day. They may not know it, but that's their ministry to me. We all have a ministry. God has implanted that gift in us. Wherever you go today, 1 Corinthians 12:7, as a believer, use your gifts to edify others and glorify God. Let it not be about us. I love you. God loves us, and He so wants us to love one another. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.